Welcome back to my channel, you guys, and I'm doing a 2-strand twist on male's hair, on men's hair. So you guys, all a 2-strand twist is when a client's hair is natural, and then you taking a section, a small section, depending on what size you want the twist to be. Like some people want their twist kind of big, some want them medium. He likes them kind of on the smaller side. So you just take a piece of hair, a section of hair like you see me holding in my hand, and then you just twist one piece around the other, and that's called 2-strand twist. And then of course you have to use some type of product. I use mousse, so that's up to you what you use, but I always prefer using a mousse because that's what's gonna kind of hold it. So I've already twisted the part you just saw me run my hands over. So the way I do it, you guys, I take a section of hair from ear to ear, which you just saw me do. And then that brush that you saw me use is a great detangling brush for natural hair. And I'll tell you more about that in a few minutes. But I take a section from ear to ear or wherever I'm at on the head. And so there I did it ear to ear. And then once I get that section, I'm going to put mousse all the way across from ear to ear where the section is. And then I'm going to detangle the hair, and then I'm going to twist. And by sectioning ear to ear or from across one side of the head to the other side of the head, that's going to save you a lot of time when you go ahead and do that. You section it across from one side of the head to the other. And then it's also going to save you a lot of time when you take the mousse and you go ahead and place mousse on that entire section. So now I'm going ear to ear, from across from one side of the head to the other side of the head is what I mean. And so I'm going to just rubber band that other section out of the way. The hair that I'm not going to be twisting, just kind of move it out the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and mousse it. That whole section from one side of the head to the other. When you do that, you save a lot of time. Like some stylists, they just prefer doing it like section by section. But I'm showing you how this detangle brush works. It's plastic. I actually got it at Walmart. And it doesn't pull the hair out or damage the hair because when you detangle and the bristles of the brush kind of move with you and they're plastic, so it doesn't pull the hair out. So I'm taking a smaller section, subsection, and then I'm just twisting. That's all I'm doing. And like I said, it saves you a lot of time when you go ahead and section from one side of the head to the other. That way you won't have to stop and keep doing that. It also saves you time, as I mentioned, when you go ahead and put the mousse or whatever product you're twisting with, when you go ahead and put it from one side of the head to the other side of the head on the hair. Because that way you won't have to stop, pick up the mousse, put it on the hair, stop, pick up the mousse, put it on the hair. If you go ahead and mousse all the way across from one side to the other like you saw me doing. Because when you're a hairstylist, you're working in a salon, you definitely on time constraints. You have to get client out, you have another client coming in 9 times out of 10. And the way I work, I usually don't have any space in between clients. Usually I have clients back to back, so I have a set amount of time blocked out for each client. Not saying that I'm working on an assembly line, but I'm saying I've been a hairstylist for quite a while, so in the industry for a while. So it's all about time management, knowing how to manage your clients and your time. See, I'm showing you this brush again, detangle brush. I got it at Walmart. So the only time you really see me pick up the comb is when I'm sectioning from one side of the head to the other side of the head. Like all of those little things are tips because that's what saves you a lot of time and makes you able to finish clients in a timely manner. Now for him, he has tons of hair and he just came the other day, but this is not our service section. I didn't record that time. This video is from me recording previously, but this is how I move fast because he has a ton of hair. And of course, clients have to come in already detangled. And the reason that I require that, just as most stylists, is because you guys, when you're a hairstylist and you're detangling natural hair all day, every day, it can really do a work on your physical body. Like it could really make your shoulders and back hurt. Your arms can get really sore because when you're trying to detangle natural hair, it's it's a little, when you're trying to comb the brush through it, it's some resistance there. So that means it's almost like you got to put some effort in it. And so over time, when you're detangling so many clients in a day and in a week and in a month, it's going to be making your arms sore, your back sore, everything's going to be sore. So that's why usually hairstylists that do natural hair, such as myself, we ask clients to come in or require clients to come in and be already detangled. Of course, we know when the client get there, we may have to, do a little comb out or a little detangling for about 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. But sometimes people may come in and they may not have brushed or combed or nor detangled their hair in months, from roots to end. Some people may not know how to detangle, and I have a video that I'm going to put right here. That is, you can watch that. I'm going to put the link in the description box, and it explains how you detangle. It's very detailed on detangling natural hair. And so you have to be very careful with natural hair. Again, that's why a lot of hairstylists charge extra for detangling, because you guys, it's a lot of physical work on your body. And I think people don't really understand it. They may just be thinking about their own hair, but you're detangling people's hair all day, every day, then that's going to wear your body down. Your arms are going to be sore, back, feet, everything. So please have some compassion, when you get ready to come in. If you have natural hair, especially if it's like 3C, 4C, or any kind of and I'm acting a fool right here. Because this was actually from a live video, Instagram live. So anyway, you guys, yeah, make sure you detangle. You got to get at the roots. And if you watch that video, I'm going to put the link down in the description box below. If you click on that link, it'll take you right to that video on detangling. And so yeah, that's why a lot of stylists charge extra for detangling, because it could take 20-30 minutes to detangle somebody's hair, if depending on if they're 3C, 4C, or any kind of coarse texture or natural texture that has not been detangled from roots to ends. A lot of times people don't really get into there and really detangle their hair like it needs to be, because they don't want to feel the pain of it. But when you come into the salon, the stylist, they're going to have to, you know, detangle it, and detangle it in a timely manner. Like, they're not going to be able to take their time or go real slow because they have other clients. So it's better if you just go ahead and detangle it yourself, to avoid any fees, as well as so that you can get in and out in a timely manner, thus and so. So anyway, I'm just taking these sections and making a subsection, and then twisting the hair around each other. That's how you do 2-strand twist. Now, to start locks, you can start locks this way, or you can start locks with the comb method or coil. Either way. But regardless of what way you start the locks, the whole goal is to get the hair to lock up so you can't shampoo it and all that stuff. So I'm moving him around because I'm trying to make sure you guys can see, get a good view. And so you guys, that's all. I mean, 2-strand twist. You can wear them about, I would say, 3 weeks max. And you can wear them longer, but you got to remember, if you wear them longer, you may end up, your hair, depending on your texture, it may start locking up. So you don't want to leave them in too long. If you are going to wear them a month, I recommend taking the 2 strands loose, probably in 3 weeks at the latest, at the max. And what I mean by that is just simply untwist all the 2 strand twists. You untwist them, and then it'll look like a twist out. So then you can keep wearing that for maybe another week or week and a half. But if you keep it twisted up and you wear those 2 strand twists for longer than 3 weeks, your hair can start locking up like locks, like a dread head. So make sure you don't keep them in too long, because like I said, that natural hair is going to want to lock up. Because natural hair gets really comfortable and cozy in its kinky position. It loves to, it get warm and fuzzy, and it will stay stagnant. And then when you get ready to take them out, if you've left them in a month, sometime younger, like high school, younger kids in high school or something, they may, leave it in too long, because everybody's wanting locks now. Like everybody's trying to start locks now, especially high schoolers. And that's all well and good, but I always send people like an aftercare, and I always tell people in advance, because some people don't really understand like about twists and about starting locks. Like one thing about starting your locks, like if you come in and get these type twists like what I'm doing now, they're going to look fresh. They're going to look frizz free, all that. But when you starting locks, they're going to be looking frizzy. So, to start locks, it's going to have that frizzy look. That's the locks, when they start to lock up, they're going to have that frizzy look. So just know that off the cuff, that, if you starting locks, they're not going to have that smooth look like the 2 strand twist. They're going to have a frizzy look until they lock up. Once they start locking up, then they'll start smoothing out. But you see me detangling his hair, and so I'm going on. You can continue to watch here, and I hope that you consider subscribing to my channel. I know it's easy to look at a video and not subscribe, but if you come to my channel and you like what you see, if you could subscribe, all you have to do is just click that subscribe button, and that'll make it real easy for you. I'll put the QR code here in this video, and you can just scan and then click subscribe when you come to my channel page. So I thank you in advance for that. It's free to subscribe, and then you'll just be helping out another content creator, and I'd appreciate it. Or, if you watch this video, you learn anything from it, just drop a comment below. Put a comment below if you have locks, or if you like 2 strand twists, if you've ever worn them, if you considered locking your hair, why or why not. And this is the finished look. And he told me he usually wears his hair twisted for maybe like 3 weeks, something like that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to see you on my next video. And you be blessed and stay safe.